Naked. My divination
get it.
results predicted you making a fool of yourself.
Let me see.
The show is about to start. Make sure you remember these words. You wouldn't want to tarnish the Xianzhou's reputation now, would you?
Nah, never that, dog. Never
Master
that.
Diviner. After me. Fulgurant Leap.
Fulgurant Leap.
The hell?
Epical Spectrum.
Apical Spectrum.
Aurum Alley's Hustle and Bustle.
Aurum Alley's Hustle and
Dude, the
Bustle.
little turning around
The
animation's
Swarm
adorable.
Disaster.
The Swarm Disaster.
Audience.
Audience.
Not bad. Make sure you recite them a few more times.
I have to assume Don Hang and her, she's gonna be
Master Diviner.
pulling.
What is it now?
How do you say this one?
High Cloud Quintet.
Don Hang, let's go. Alright, let's see. What do we got here?
We
The story
honor
was
those
crazy.
who have passed on.
Absolutely crazy.
We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars.
They've been cooking with the
To
story,
shine
bro.
brightly among them.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now.
Is it an event? So she's playing. Well, okay, let's see what it's. I have not seen any of this, so I don't know
All
anything about
things
the
in this
character
world
at all.
have their laws.
Okay. Her character's not so.
You know that I'm a descendant of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Let's go, bro.
You witnessed my
The
secret strength,
Don Hang,
as
bro.
March would call it.
Don Fang, son. Dude, honestly, I wouldn't mind
As you can
not getting
see,
copied
we
to
added
get
a few
Don
things
Hang.
to the simulated universe.
Oh.
Stephen Lloyd thinks this is a big achievement.
Oh, what the hell? What is that?
We call it Simulated Universe. The Swarm Disaster.
Is that like rolling the dice for like different outcomes and stuff? Yo, this looks so sick. What the hell? Oh my god, that's scary looking monster. Yo. Oh my. I assume we're probably not gonna get a patch, story update this patch or next patch. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be mainly events and just like new characters until Fontaine's story is done, which is gonna be done like 4.2. I don't think they're gonna want to compete with Fontaine, so that's my humbly mid and pretty much it's a base dependent. So I'm right, sure I'm right. So we're probably not gonna get the ending of this story either this patch. I doubt it. I could be wrong though. But let's see, bro. I want to see what Homegirl does, and I just want to get Don Hang. It's like they dropped Kafka at the worst time, bro. At the worst time possible, because now I'm just sitting here playing Fontaine. I think I had like 6 or 5 days to play the game before this, and now I want to get Don Hang, and I'm not going to be playing. It's not going to be playing Genshin, so. We'll
And
see.
whether or not your world
happens.
has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and you know the rest. Welcome to the version 1.3 Celestial Eyes Above Mortal Ruins special program. As always, your good buddy
This one
Albert's
was
here to
ripped
bring
out
you all
his
the
fucking
latest
mind in the
intel on the
background.
upcoming version. Today, our 3 special guests are...
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Wiedenheft, and I voice Fu Xuan.
What's up, guys? I'm Anjali Kunapaneni, and I voice Sushang.
Hey Trailblazers, I'm Nicholas Liang, and I voice Dan Heng.
Oh, welcome,
Uh-huh.
welcome, and
Those
welcome
little
again.
birds, adorable.
Ha!
It's fire.
I gotta say, that trailer was loaded with details on the new version. Sarah,
Excited for the simulated
anything
universe
stand
updates.
out for you?
Well,
Universe.
I'm always excited for story updates, but that last segment caught my eye too. The
Is that gonna
Swarm
be main
Disaster?
story?
Was that it? It looked pretty intense.
I know. Did Herta upgrade the simulated universe again? My
Oh.
Trailblazer senses are tingling.
I love simulated universe, dog.
The simulated universe will be getting some significant updates in version 1.3.
Bro,
That's for later in the program. First,
And then here we are
let's
with
take a look
Genshin's
at the new
Abyss
characters
with
joining
nothing,
the war.
literally nothing.
First on the list, and finally revealing his true power, we have Don Hung, Imbibitor Lunae.
Imboobity dibbly Don Hung. Let's get it. He was OD fun in the story. Dude, yo, this guy looks sick, bro. I'm sure there's probably nothing changing to his kit. I would assume. I could be wrong, obviously. Dude. Oh my god. That shit is
Okay,
insane.
so March wasn't bluffing. Don Hung does have secret strength.
Imaginary
But
destruction.
why would he suddenly reveal it after hiding it for so long?
gotta play the-
Let's
you gotta
not
play the
forget
story, dog.
he did get impaled. Yeah, I think if he'd kept it under wraps any longer, he might have had trouble staying alive.
Sorry, bro, the chibis look so fucking adorable,
desperate
bro.
times,
I love
desperate
that.
measures.
For the little
Okay, it makes
program.
sense, but why the secrecy up till then?
Well, to answer that question, we gotta talk about Don Hung's previous incarnation, Don Fung, a member of the High Cloud Quintet.
That's right. I'm sure Trailblazers will have noticed that certain characters in the story have been referring to Don Hung as Imbibitor Lunae. But Imbibitor
Imbibitor
Lunae is actually a title handed down as part of the Law Fu Vidyadhara High Elder succession. The person they're referring to here isn't Don Hung, but Don Fung.
Yeah, Don Fung.
Don Fung was
Imbibitor
once the Law Fu Vidyadhara High Elder. He achieved great deeds for the Xianzhou in wartime, but ultimately committed an unforgivable sin.
Wait, but if Don Hung's still alive, then Don Fung's sin can't have been that unforgivable, right?
I think someone pulled a few strings. There's only one guy in the Law Fu who'd risk the Xianzhou's reputation like that. Xing Yuan.
Is that what a little bird told you, Albert?
Mhm.
I never knew owls
what's
were
the
so
drama with Genuine?
gossipy.
Everyone's like shitting on him now. I think they took him out the
Jinyan's
teams.
not to
Everyone's going
blame this
crazy.
time. The
I
head
don't know.
of the
Comment, let me know
Xianzhou
what happens
Vidyadhara,
going on
the
with that.
High Elder,
I haven't sat
possesses
down and
the
watched the
power to
Tecton videos about it
transform
yet.
into a dragon. The method of entrusting this power to the next head is a closely guarded secret, and the responsibility of each High Elder. We don't know the full story, but
We'll find
Don
out, though.
Fung misused this method and sparked a terrible calamity. As a result, the Vidyadhara grew to hate Don Fung, but executing him would have brought an end to the High Elder succession. They decided to use an exuviation charm, forcing him to reincarnate. Which is why Don Hung is alive and well today.
Shout out to Don Hung.
The world of the Vidyadhara is complicated.
But why would Don Fung cause so much trouble?
I low-key need an
I
imaginary
suspect
character.
there are a
so I haven't
few
got
more
one,
secrets
so
waiting for us down the
This
line.
is probably the way I'm gonna go. honestly, for the
Law of
Kafka.
the unknown. But fear not, Trailblazers. A banquet of delicious secrets awaits you. Now, let's take a look at how secret strength Don Hung handles himself on the battlefield.
Let's get it.
As an imaginary type character following the path of destruction, Don Hung, Imbibitor Lunae's specialty,
Imbibitor
is
Dibbly.
consuming multiple skill points to trigger an array of powerful abilities. Tapping the skill button enhances the effects of Imbibitor Lunae's basic attack, Beneficent Lotus, up to 3 times in succession. Depending on the number of enhancements, Beneficent Lotus becomes Transcendent, Divine Spear, and Fulgurant Leap, respectively.
Okay.
Hits per action and damage dealt increase with each enhancement.
Oh.
Additionally, single target damage is replaced with multiple target damage in
Dude.
both Divine Spear and Fulgurant
Nah,
Leap.
he won. He
And
wins.
Imbibitor
I'm getting
Lunae's
Imbibitor
talent,
Dibbly.
Righteous Heart, amplifies the damage he deals as the number of hits per action in the current turn increases.
Sounds like skill point management is going to be
Oh,
pretty
okay.
important for Imbibitor Lunae's allies.
Well, hold that thought. When using his ultimate, Imbibitor Lunae deals imaginary damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, while also receiving a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta. Squama Sacrosancta can be used to offset Imbibitor Lunae's skill point consumption.
Oh,
Man, Secret
Oh,
Strength
okay.
Don Hung is kind of a one-man
that's
band.
interesting.
But that's not
That's
all.
very interesting.
Imbibitor Lunae's technique, Heaven Quelling Prismadragon,
Oh, what the
allows him
hell?
to enter a leaping dragon state for a set time. In this state,
That's fire.
using an attack causes Imbibitor Lunae to lunge forwards a set distance and strike all enemies he comes into
Oh
contact
my god,
with.
look at body though.
Entering battle in this way allows Imbibitor Lunae to acquire a set amount of Squama Sacrosancta.
Oh, okay.
Such is the frightful
People are gonna be
power of
soloing
the
Simulated Universe with Don Hank and Imbibitor Lunae. Like, goddamn, that's
Now that
valid
we've
as hell.
introduced
What the hell?
Secret Strength Don Hung, let's move on to an old friend of ours, the Master Diviner, Lady Fu Xuan.
All right, I know nothing about Lady Fu Xuan, so let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, there we go. My bad. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, the music slaps though. Hey. Okay, yo, the HOYOVERSE, I can live with the music all the time, bro. All right. Your animations look sick. Absolutely insane. What the hell?
Her first encounter with the
Quantum
Trailblazers
W.
was
Oh,
pretty
I need
impressive.
quantum.
From high above,
Wait, do I
amid a
really need
hail of
quantum?
bullets, came the words.
Your
Actually,
every
no, I don't need
move
quantum.
has been
I'm bugging.
foreseen.
By the Omnisia.
Okay, you gotta
Her
admit,
splash art's
her
fire.
bullet deflection game is on point. But, I wonder, how'd she fare against a Star Knot, though?
Oh, yeah, I can't see her swatting one of those out of the sky.
Fu Xuan might have something to say about that.
Okay.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the earth and water trigrams. What do we have to fear? Let us counter this menace directly with the might of the Xianzhou.
Oh, Susheng translation. Hexagram says let's do this.
You know, I think the Divination Commission would benefit from having Su Sheng as a translator.
Yes.
The omniscia on Fu Xuan's forehead is a mysterious instrument that allows her to calculate her every move in advance. However, the immortal bodies of the Xianzhou natives exhibit adverse reactions to external augmentation. While the omniscia may grant her incredible computational abilities, it also causes her pain and exhaustion.
Isn't it after this patch or the
well,
next
with
patch,
great
we don't know
power,
what any of the other characters are gonna. Oh,
You know the rest.
this is so great. This great responsibility.
That explains
Shout
Fu
out to
Xuan's
Don Hung,
reliance on
bro.
bubble tea, then.
Shout out to
huh?
Ibidoobidoobidoo.
Heard she drinks like 10 cups of Immortal's Delight a day.
Same, brother. Same.
Hey, that sounds like gossip to me. What if Immortal's Delight is just heckin' delicious?
I suspect it is, though I'm sure the sugar helps. Running the Divination Commission and divining the fortunes of the Xianzhou, it's an exhausting gig.
All right, Anjali's right. No more bubble tea gossip.
No more bubble
By
tea
way of
gossip.
apology, how about I treat everyone to 10 cups of Immortal's Delight after the show?
Now we're talking.
Let's talk about bubble tea later. It's time to take a look at how the Master Diviner showcases her abilities on the battlefield. Fu Xuan is a quantum-type character, following the path of preservation. But
I assume
where
she's not
other
gonna be a
path of
main
preservation
DPS.
characters mainly use shields for defense, Fu Xuan takes a different road.
Precisely. After using her skill, Fu Xuan activates the Matrix of Prescience, which lasts for a set number of turns. This allows Fu Xuan to absorb some of that damage for her allies.
Okay.
When the
Okay.
Matrix of Prescience is active, it grants the knowledge effect to the entire team, increasing characters' max HP and crit rate. Fu Xuan's talent offers a variety of effects. Firstly, Fu Xuan can provide a permanent misfortune avoidance state, reducing the damage taken by the entire team.
Okay.
Secondly, when Fu Xuan's HP drops below a set percentage, she recovers a set percentage of HP.
POV,
Yo.
you're Fishman's enemy. Why are my attacks healing
Easy
her?
animation. What the hell?
That's not all. Fu Xuan's ultimate deals quantum damage to all enemies, but it also increases the frequency of her talent's HP restoration effect. And I almost forgot to mention, Fu Xuan's technique can grant a barrier for the whole team that lasts for a set
That is the
duration.
best ultimate
During
we've ever seen. That's
exploration, the
almost
barrier
directly
blocks
stripped from
all
Honkai Impact
enemy
3
attacks,
low-key.
thereby
Like, heavily
preventing
influenced.
battles that would otherwise have triggered in this way. Her technique
shit.
also activates the Matrix of Prescience automatically at the start of the next
Nah, this
battle.
is crazy,
That's
bro.
our Master Diviner.
That's
Reliable
crazy.
and
What the
determined.
hell?
No wonder she's got her sights set on the generalship. See, her style is very different to Jing Yuen's, but being a defensive backbone for her team is equally respectable.
Character.
And you won't find her gardening or playing chess on the job either.
I didn't say it.
Moving swiftly on to our final character. It's time we introduce the young girl from Bellabog, Lynx Landau.
Let's go.
Yo, I love Don Hang's voice actor is the homie, bro. Oh, what the hell? Oh, healer. 4-star healer. That's not Natasha. Homegirl's using an ice pick to attack people with. Okay, kind of gangster. She's opening a can of beans. He's allergic to beans. What the fuck? Oh, yo. She pulled out the Percocet.
Surname ring a bell?
Another quantum.
You got it. She's the younger sister of Serval and Japard Landau.
Oh, I didn't
is
know
it
that.
just me, or should everyone in the
Damn.
overworld be taking tips from Lynx? She's the only person I've seen who's dressed for the eternal freeze. Like, are the majority of Bellabogians frost resistant or something?
I think those geomarrow heaters keep the temperature relatively comfortable within the confines of the city.
Oh, so Lynx's winter gear is for venturing outside the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Lynx has always been drawn to the horizon. The centuries-old records of Yarilo VI's vibrant past, the beautiful auroras described by her teachers, the heroic tales of the Landau family. All of it pertains to the world beyond the city walls, where the Bellabogians call the snow plains. Compared with her sister's enthusiasm and her brother's seriousness, Lynx is somewhat introverted and comfortable with solitude. She often ventures out alone into the perilous snow plains, which has allowed her to hone her wilderness survival skills.
Ooh, she's gonna be the world's smallest survival expert.
Oh, man.
Now, she may be
I see
small,
them.
but she packs a punch. Let's dive right in and see
let's
just
get it.
how powerful this snow plains
All right.
explorer really is.
What's going on with this healer?
Lynx is a quantum-type character following the path of abundance,
Oh,
who
I hate
provides a
it.
variety of healing for her team. Her skill can restore HP to a
Stop.
single ally and grant them survival response for a set
That's
number of
disgusting.
turns, boosting
That's
their max
disgusting.
HP. If an ally with survival response follows the paths of destruction or preservation, the likelihood of them being targeted by enemy attacks increases.
Increased enemy aggression? Guess they're not fans of whatever's in that tin. Can't say that I blame them.
My, that looks like fermented herring. Who's my favorite? You guys want to try some?
No.
That's not it, dog. That's not it.
Can you forget about the
The
contents
chemistry
of the
with the three
tin?
people
This
makes
is
so
a
much better
useful
than any of the
ability.
other
I'll
live
say
streams.
this.
It's so great.
Directing enemy aggression towards characters who can take a hit is kinda genius.
Does she have
It's very
any
unique.
edible tricks up her sleeve?
Very unique.
This one looks safe for consumption. Lynx's ultimate restores health too and dispels one debuff from each ally.
Huge!
I know. Yo, talk about a hard pill to swallow, huh? Anyone? Sarah? No?
See, I'm just wondering how she even fits it in her backpack.
Sometimes big things come in small packages. You know, I forgot to mention Lynx's talent.
Is that
It
like
can
the third
grant a
dick joke of the
continuous
live
healing
stream, bro?
effect to
Am I
targets of her
bugging?
skill and ultimate for a set number of turns. This effect will further restore a set amount of HP to characters with survival response. Similarly, her technique can also grant a continuous healing effect for a set number of turns, but
Okay.
to the entire team. Talk about being a reliable healer.
That's really good.
That's our
Wow.
little
Okay.
Snow Plains Explorer.
Very
We can
valid
all
4-star.
breathe a little
Valid
easier
4-star.
with her on the team.
100%.
Well, that concludes our new character introduction.
I was about to say.
Next up, let's take a look at the
Oh my
brand new
God.
5-star light cones coming to the warp in version
It's
1.3. To get us started, how about a Path of Destruction light cone?
Fire.
Brighter
Fire
than the
picture.
sun.
Yeah.
WW.
Is there anything brighter than the sun?
If there is, we should tell Imbibitor Lunae
It,
about
the
it. Someone
thing that's
needs
brighter
some
than the sun
vitamin
is down
D.
fung.
Hey, come on. He's looking
Ibidi-doobidi.
pretty good for a man suspended in chains.
I know everyone's gonna be shrimping over this homie on Twitter after this. Guaranteed.
Fair
fucking
point.
teed.
Now, on to a Path of Preservation
Oh,
light
that looks
cone.
sick. That looks
Poor
fire.
girl. Everything changed in an instant.
Thrown suddenly into an endless reliance on bubble tea.
Shorty shut her eyes.
Speaking of bubble tea, Albert, any chance we can fast track that offer? Yeah.
No.
No.
During the
just shut that
first
down.
phase of version 1.3 in the
Ooh,
character warp,
okay.
Epical Spectrum,
That's a good
Trailblazers
banner.
can obtain the limited 5-star
was a
character
very good
Don
banner.
Hung,
What the hell?
Imbibitor Lunae.
In
And
Dibbity
the
Libbity.
corresponding light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, brighter than the sun, will be boosted. During the second phase of version 1.3 in the character warp, foreseen,
Okay.
foreknown, foretold,
Okay.
Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Fushun.
I think I already
Not
have
to mention
homegirl in the middle.
4-star
I can't
character
figure out her name.
Lynx,
Hook. I
who
think she's like
also be
E6 on my
joining the
account
warp.
already.
Yes.
During the corresponding
Little bit
light
of
cone
a-
event
little bit of
warp,
an elf
the
for me on
drop
this
rate
one, I'm
of the
not gonna lie.
5-star light cone she already shut her eyes will be boosted.
Good banners though. Good banners though. I like the first one more though. First one more.
And that's all she wrote on light cones and warps. But don't leave just yet now. More exciting updates are right around the corner.
Dude, okay, so wow, hold on. First of all, Homegirl's ult is crazy. I don't quote me. I think that's a version of Fuha's ult from Honkai Impact 3, which like sucks them into her palm, and then like that's actually the craziest ult I've ever seen in a video game ever. So sidebar, that's dope. New 4-star valid. Indubitably loobly doobly Don Fang. I could see people absolutely like soloing almost all the content with him. He seems like he's gonna be absolutely busted. I really don't know. Maybe I just have a small brain, but I wouldn't know who you run with him though. Like the whole consuming skill points thing. I mean, granted, you burst and then you get a set amount back, or not a set amount back, excuse me, but you can consume stacks without skill points still. But I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm gonna probably go for him. It's gonna make me want to skip.
Welcome back, dear viewers.
Hi, how are you?
Let's pick up where we left off.
Oh, so there
In the preceding
is.
story, and thanks to the collaborative efforts of Jing
Let's
Yuan
see.
and Don Hung, Fantilia was banished and the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was resolved.
All my homies love
And
Fantilia
yet,
though.
as
honestly.
the dust settles, easing the fears of the citizenry becomes a new priority.
Rightly so. Helping people get back to their old lives is a big part of rebuilding.
So I assume
And
this is
more
probably
often
just the
than not,
clothing.
responding to a disaster is trickier than preventing one.
Just the
In
wind
version
up.
1.3, the Trailblaze mission obsequies performed, a long road ahead will reveal a glimpse of the Xianzhou's recovery efforts. We'll also be seeing
Oh,
the
wow.
likes of 4 new companion missions.
A lot of
The
companion
Dragon
missions,
returns
holy
home,
shit.
Total Recall.
That is
Farther than the
crazy.
Snow Plains and Mohashle.
In The Dragon Returns Home,
Goddamn.
we find Don Hung in the turbulent wake of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis. He must face up to his past life and meet with the current
excited
Vidyadhara
to do
High
that
Elder,
one the
Lady
most.
Bai Lu.
Honestly.
Meanwhile, in Total Recall, March 7th makes a big decision. Having witnessed the wonders of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima,
Honestly?
she decides to ask Fu Xuan for the Matrix's help in rediscovering her past.
Farther than the Snow Plains
March
focuses on the
7th?
youngest member of the Landau
Still not over her
family.
cock block and Don
Lynx
Hung.
returns from
you know,
an
about to kiss us,
expedition
but it's
with
whatever,
something
dog. It's
troubling
whatever.
her, and her siblings, Serval and Japard, are at a loss to help. They decide to seek the assistance of none other than the Trailblazer.
And last but not least, Mohashle. Wildfire member and Fight Club reigning champion Luca has returned to Boulder Town. He wastes no time in inviting the Trailblazer and Zila to help him in completing a special bout of training.
Ooh, nice cinematic read there, Albert. I'm getting goosebumps.
Oh, those names are so intriguing. I feel like these missions will answer a lot
A
of
lot of
questions.
content there, honestly.
Like, why is Bailu the current Vidyadhara High Elder? And is March 7th truly as many people suspect?
This is hardly the domain of unverified rumors. Ours is a serious program.
When are we gonna find out
More
March
like
7th?
bubble tea gossip
Kiana?
central.
That's all.
Speaking of bubble tea,
Oh,
fine.
we really like bubble tea, bro. It's like how I'm with a shaken
In our
espresso
next segment,
cinnamon from
We'll be talking
Starbies.
version 1.3
Oh, what is
events.
this?
Exalting Sanctum's Aurum Alley was once a hub of commerce and crowds, but has gradually fallen into obscurity over the last millennium.
Okay,
The
cool.
blink of an eye for a long-life species. And now, as the IPC's corporate interference encroaches upon the Laofu, the people sense danger and are striving to breathe new life into old trades. In the Aurum Alley's Hustle and Bustle event, Trailblazers are thrown right into the action with an opportunity to influence the alley's ultimate fate.
Wait. What do we need to do exactly?
Well, shops of numerous sizes can be found in the newly reopened Aurum Alley district. By arranging cargo shipments and planning logistics routes, trailblazers can accumulate funds. These funds can be used to progressively revamp the urban landscape of Aurum Alley, helping it return to its former glory.
That's like a
By
better
achieving
version
goals
of
in
the
this
Genshin events where you
limited
gotta
time
help
event,
the
players can
businesses.
earn self-modeling resin, tracks of destiny, stellar jade, and 4-star character Xuan.
Okay.
Following this
Valid.
limited time event,
Valid.
Aurum Alley will remain in the game as a permanent mode. This mode includes
that's dope.
rewards such
That's-
as
really?
the Aurum Alley themed phone wallpaper, Ingenium Dreams.
What? That's something we haven't seen before?
That's
sick.
right.
Okay, new
Phone
mode added.
wallpapers are a new feature being added to version 1.3. Trailblazers
so
can
dope.
browse and replace their wallpapers using the in-game mobile menu.
That's crazy. I like that a
So
lot.
pretty.
Need to get
Isn't
a
it?
wallpaper of.
All right, folks.
Kafka,
It's
ASAP.
time to talk about a big update to the simulated universe.
Finally.
excited.
I thought for
This
a
is what we're
moment he
waiting
might have
for.
accidentally left it out.
This is what we're waiting for.
The cheek!
This is what I
How
want.
could I, your
Give me what I want.
living
Give me what I want.
servant, make you wait?
I mean, we're
I'm
still
waiting.
waiting on those bubble teas, so.
Fuck the
I'm
bubble
just
tea, bro. I want
saying.
some universe
In any
updates now.
case, the update is the collaborative effort of 4 genius minds. They call it Simulated Universe, the Swarm Disaster. They completed a broad spectrum of structural renovations purely to investigate the fall of an eon.
The Swarm Disaster. Sounds like it might have something to do with, what is that eon's name again? Tazy something?
Tazeroth, the Eon of Propagation.
That's the one.
Interesting. What motivated Herta and her team to research the Imperator Insectorum?
Ooh, I'll tell you. From the story so far, we've heard that the propagation once caused a major swarm, which spread throughout the universe. This eventually caught the attention of multiple eons who united to eradicate it. This event involved more eons than any other recorded event in history, which of course makes it an excellent research subject.
So that's how
I'm
it
locked in.
is.
I'm really listening right now.
In order to delve into
My
this
bad, dog.
complicated history, Herta and her team have developed various new methods of exploration. In Simulated Universe, the
Ooh.
Swarm Disaster, the stage maps will appear in a format similar to a
Oh.
chessboard.
Okay.
Trailblazers will need to navigate through randomly generated domains and tackle a variety of challenges before making it to the deepest
Bro.
parts of the simulation.
I'm assuming these
Wow.
geniuses had more in mind than simply maneuvering around a grid.
Right you are.
Yo.
In order to simulate the experiences of different path striders and resonate with the eons, a brilliant mind named Steven developed the audience die and communing device.
Oh, audience
This is
die? Oh, come on, Albert. That's not a nice thing to say to the audience.
This motherfucker's on-
Die as in singular
Yo,
for
this is
dice.
so
Okay.
sick.
It
I'm
has
gonna
to
play the shit out
do
of
with
this.
the eons bestowing
Oh my
random
God.
gifts upon pathstriders. Before progressing each turn, use the communing device to roll the audience die. This will generate special effects for the current turn. These special effects
Dude.
might provide our team with powerful buffs, or alter the chessboard in some way, or even create
You know what I'm
further
gonna say.
variables for subsequent actions.
You know, it's inevitable.
The chessboard and grids
Where's the
are
Sync engine, bro?
superficial. The true intent of the geniuses is to delve into the mysteries of the eons. Each exploration will encompass 3 planes corresponding to Imperator Insectorum's emergence, expansion, and demise. Trailblazers will encounter simulated historical events during these phases, and different responses will lead to different outcomes.
Okay.
But do these simulations really recreate the truth?
The official response is that due to the many historical unknowns, all potential outcomes are valuable.
That's
The data
sick.
helps us infer the most probable truth.
And the unofficial response?
Madam Herta said, and I quote,
And I'll quote.
"You can't prove that the past wasn't like this, can you?"
How exceptional.
go to get the
Undeniably a
homies,
genius.
Madam Herta has also developed a path space for the express purpose of enhancing the resonance between trailblazers and their paths. As a trailblazer,
my
every
God.
action you take that aligns with your path during exploration can help you to obtain path energy, leading you closer to the eons.
This is great.
And what can
actually
we
insane.
expect when we get closer to the eons?
Once you have sufficient path energy, you'll be able to unlock specific buffs and the chance to interact directly with the corresponding eon, thereby uncovering their part in the swarm disaster.
Okay, so we've been hearing those words a lot, but none of this feels swarmish or disastery enough to me.
Say no more.
Say no more.
In the final domain of the
Ooh.
third plane of each exploration, trailblazers will encounter a brand new enemy. The
Oh,
swarm True Sting.
Oh my god.
True
These are
stings have
ugly.
the ability to divide and
ugly.
create more swarms. If not dealt with promptly, the entire battlefield will eventually be overrun by the swarm.
Dude, that's so
Sufficiently
fire.
swarming?
Oh,
Suitably
Oh, nah.
disaster?
Oh, they're gonna be annoying.
Yeah, okay, that's plenty.
going to be
Gives me the
annoying.
creeps just thinking about it.
Wow.
Finally, upon clearing simulated universe, the swarm disaster, the brand new path of propagation will be unlocked
Oh.
in the simulated universe.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
what
wow.
a roller coaster.
Oh,
That's
there's
a
a
big
lot of
update,
new
all right.
content.
And big updates need big rewards.
Holy
Take note.
shit.
Aside from Stellar Jade and numerous other
Oh, what
materials,
is this?
the Swarm Disaster rewards include 2 self-modeling
Okay.
resins.
Those things are
That's-
rarer than rare. Are there
Bro.
really 2 up for grabs?
This is crazy.
You better
This
believe
is actually
it.
crazy.
And I highly encourage Trailblazers to give it a go.
I can't believe they're doing all
Next
this with
up
Fontaine
is
now.
the Space
It's
Station
insane.
Task Force event.
It's actually insane.
Revitalizing the space station is no small undertaking.
What?
If we want to speed things up, we'll need to enlist the help of a task force with special permissions. Watson has lined up all the assignments that require attention. Over to you, Trailblazers. During the event, by assembling a team that meets the requirements of specific assignments, you'll be able to earn rewards such as Stellar Jade
Okay.
and character experience materials.
Okay.
And as the message makes clear, there will be requests and assignments every day. It's almost impossible to finish them all.
Version 1.3
Wow.
will also see the return of the Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty
Wow.
events. During the respective events, successfully challenging the
Dude, there's a
simulated
lot.
universe
There's a
and
lot to unpack
calyxes
here, bro.
can earn you a set amount of double rewards.
I did not expect this.
At the same time, version 1.3 will unlock 2 new stagnant shadow stages.
Do you see the resin
Shape
cap
of
increase?
puppetry and
You see it right
shape
there?
of abomination. The former will drop
You
suppressing
see that? It says
edict,
240.
Ascension material required for Don Hung and Imbibitor Lunae. The latter will drop Nail of the Ape, Ascension material
fucking
required for
crazy.
Xuan.
Whoa, all that too?
Oh, and I'm not done with you yet. Version 1.3 system updates are just as momentous. First off, after the version 1.3 update, the Trailblaze power cap will be raised from
Dude.
180 to 240. Exactly
Crazy.
the amount that regenerates in a day. Once Trailblaze power maxes out, a percentage of the surplus is converted into reserved Trailblaze power.
So in other words, if you forget to log on, you won't have wasted much Trailblaze power.
Where's this? And here's something else. The 1.3 update will also bring changes to the friends and chat systems, which include being able to sort your friends. And Trailblazers not currently accepting new friend requests can choose to disable them in settings. Icing on the cake,
I didn't know about the
you can now
reserve.
send emojis in chats.
At last,
Holy
bring on the
shit,
pom-pom and
bro.
March 7th emojis.
Yeah.
Nice. Fingers crossed for some
update
authentic
is
boomer
crazy.
material.
And of course, we have the crowd favorite, Gift of Odyssey Chicken Rewards.
Logging in for 7 days gets you 10 warps. It might just be your lucky break.
Nicholas
This is-
admire your
Every single
confidence.
patch, like we're getting taken.
Last but not least, Honkai Star
Oh my
Rail
God.
will also be a part of this year's Gamescom. What surprising updates await us? Watch this space, Trailblazers.
Yeah.
HOYOVERSE is on, bro.
Nice.
Let's roll out today's final redemption code.
bro, they're on it. I mean, like this. I came into this expecting a very lackluster patch with no story, and obviously in doobity Don Feng. But that was it. I really didn't expect much. Maybe like a cool few events. We're getting a whole new portion of Simulated Universe, a new path in Simulated Universe, the system increase with the resin overflow, a bunch of events, story, like kind of like I'd assume that's like closing out this chapter that we just did. This is Manu. All of this while Fontaine is here. That's great. I can't keep up. I can't even keep up with Fontaine. I can't. I did the Archon quest and that's all I've done. I've explored for like 20 minutes. HOYOVERSE, there's a reason why they're like the goats of the gacha.
All good things must come to an end.
Bro.
So much today's special program. We've
That was
covered quite a
crazy.
bit about the 1.3 update. Any thoughts or feelings from our guests? What are you most looking forward to?
Great. Everything.
Man,
Simulated
so
Universe.
much to choose from.
Yeah.
But for me, it's gotta be the
Also,
characters.
more
Don
new
Hung, Imbibitor
story
Lunae, Xuan,
quests as
and
well.
Lynx are all special in their own way. I just hope I get lucky with the warps.
And as for me, I'm super excited about the Simulated Universe update.
For sure.
The new
For sure.
gameplay and story aspects sound brilliant.
Yeah. Well, since you guys covered the obvious, I'll go for something a little different. I feel like this version's quality of life enhancements are really
Yes,
good.
yes.
I love the
We need
Trailblaze
this
power
again
cap
from, like,
increase
ASAP, bro.
and
What
the
the
new
hell?
reserve Trailblaze power feature.
Come
They may
on.
sound minor, but I think they'll make a
That
big
is not
difference to
minor.
the experience.
That is
Oh,
such
totally.
a massive
And I'm
W.
sure the gaming experience
Such a
will
massive
keep
W.
improving as the updates keep rolling. Well, that's it for the Honkai Star Rail version 1.3 special program.
That's sick.
As always, thanks again to all you trailblazers for tuning in. And may our paths cross again soon.
Bye, guys.
Catch you later.
See you next time.
Bubble tea.
Fine.
Yeah.
1.3 looks absolutely phenomenal. Sidebar, they're also getting 100 times better in these live streams. I feel like the first one was a little rough, but they're getting better in terms of just like the chemistry between the characters. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to go home tomorrow or Sunday when I finally go back home and I could play the shit out of this. Now I got to grind both. It's fucking insane. But yo, let me know what you think, and I appreciate you for watching, and I'm out. Mwah.